welcome back. So today's video is going to be my 39-week pregnancy update. The last update, my C-section is scheduled for like 26 hours from now. This light here is my blinds. I don't normally film, it's like 8 something in the morning. I don't normally film in the morning, but it's a Sunday and I turned 39 weeks today and my C-section's tomorrow, so I don't have time to film this and edit it and get it up before the video that says baby's here, you know. So still super out of breath, of course. I'm wearing my Minnesota Vikings shirt for our fantasy football draft today. I made it to the day of the draft. My necklace says I love football, which honestly, let's just be real, I don't. My husband does. And then little football earrings. These are from Charming Charlie's last year, in case anybody's wondering. And then this Viking shirt is from Amazon. It's a 2X, not maternity. So this is my 39-week bump, complete with blinds. Lights on it. But yeah, pretty pregnant. I have to like put my arm here because if I don't, you can't tell, but like I go in there, you know what I mean? Yeah, and somebody asked me to do like the pre-pregnancy clothes try-on. Well, here you go. This is a shirt that I wore pre-pregnancy. I wore it last year during football season, and let's just say it fit a little differently back then. Let me close these blinds. Probably really annoying. There. Is that better? Yes. Okay, so again, it is August 18th. When you're seeing this, it may even be August 18th, maybe the 19th if I don't get time to edit it today. I'm amazed I made it this far. The estimate, now we have no idea what baby weighs, but that she'll be about 8 pounds and 1 ounce tomorrow when she comes out. So I'm curious to see how accurate, you know, my husband and I like did the math and used the percentiles and how many ounces per week they're supposed to grow, and so it's all estimates, and who knows if that, even the ultrasound I'm basing all of these numbers off of at 31 weeks and 2 days and now 39 weeks, who knows if that was even accurate to begin with. So we could be basing it. My hunch is that she's about 8 pounds. It makes sense. My daughter was born 13 days later than this baby will be born, and she was 9 pounds. So if they grow about a half pound a week, it wouldn't surprise me if she was 8 pounds, but she could be teeny tiny or she could be really big. As far as weight gain goes, I'm up about 13 pounds. I bet you like tomorrow when I go in, because I have to fast, nothing but food or drink. Tomorrow I arrive at 10:30, about 12 or 12:30 is when they're going to take me back, but my C-section is actually scheduled from 12:30 to 1:30 and my tubal ligation. But you know, he said to do 4 a.m. was my last food or water, and no like pills, no medicine if I can help it before then or after that 4 a.m. So I bet you when I go in for the C-section, having fasted, when they weigh me at my arrival, I'll probably be more like 12 pounds, because I know like my weight fluctuates throughout the day so much. Are you guys the same? Like I'll be like, we'll just pick a fictitious number, okay, like let's say I'm 100 pounds first thing in the morning, and then by like 4 p.m. if I weigh myself, I'm like 104. And then like in the late evening, I'm like 103. And then, you know what I mean? I'm like everywhere in between throughout the day. And then it's like, have you pooped yet? Well, then you're 105. And then, you know, once you do, you're 103. Like, and I pee constantly. So it's like, what state is my bladder? And I remember this postpartum because I was trying to get an estimate too. And my boobs were so full of milk. Like I could get like, you know, 10 ounces out and be like, well, that was 10 ounces that I actually don't weigh. It was all milk. But it's like, do you count it? Well, sure. So just trying to like weigh myself consistently at the same time of day, because that's the only way I can really be honest with myself. Like, what clothing am I wearing? What time of the day? What's the status of my body? And my appointments generally were about like lunchtime, like 11 something in the morning. So I like wouldn't eat lunch before we went. And then this last couple of appointments were like 4:40 p.m. and 2:10 p.m. So I feel like my weight was like higher than normal. But long story short, I think I'm up about 13 pounds total for this pregnancy. And that is like my final count. I'm hoping I'm down that 13 pounds relatively quickly, as if I have an 8-pound baby plus all that other stuff I'm going to pass out tomorrow, maybe in a few weeks, I'll already be down the 13, and I'll just have to work my butt off. My scale still tells me, because I never changed it, I have like one of those, I don't know, it's like Wi-Fi enabled or like smart scales, and it like tells me on my app, your goal weight is 47 pounds away. And I'm like, yeah, I know, thanks so much. As you can tell though, I feel pretty good. I slept about 7.5 hours last night. I took 1 Tylenol PM. The dose is 2. I took 1. It's like a half dose. right before bed. And it was actually really nice before that. Let me start over. So my daughter went down around 8 o'clock. My husband and I had a quick snack. Like, I have to eat before bed because for real, like, I can't go that long without eating. I get nauseous, or I like, you know. So I ate like 1 serving of tortilla chips dry, just like 12 chips, like in a bowl. Okay, who am I kidding? From the bag. And then I was like, do you want to go in the pool? And he was like, oh, okay. So we just went out in the pool, just him and I, at like 8:15 at night for like a half hour. And we just like talked. And it was dark. You hear Daisy? You hear her saying, Mama. She's out in the living room. She's out in the living room with Daddy. I gotta hurry this up. But anyway, we just went out there for about a half hour and just under the stars, and it was dark, and it was just really nice. And after my C-section, I won't be able to take baths or go in the pool for like 6 weeks probably. So just appreciating it. And the water was like 92 degrees. It was like warm, but not like as hot as a bath or anything, but it was just very pleasant and serene almost, you know. We just sat there, and because we didn't have our 2-year-old with us, the pool was like a very different experience. We go with her, it's rowdy and splashy and, you know. Thank you, Daisy. Mama! Anyway, I'm feeling pretty good, actually. I'm out of breath, definitely. It's hard to bend. It's hard to, you know, get around even. Like, I've been super emotional this week. Like, one day my husband wouldn't even let me drive because he was like, you are not. I was like uncoordinated. I like dropped things, and I bawled my eyes out because I dropped ice on the ground and I had to clean it up. And then he came in and cleaned it up, but I was like bawling, and he's like, go, I'll clean this up. I'll sweep it. It's fine. But then he was like, you're not going out today. And I was like, but I really wanted to go to the store. And he's like, no. Okay. And then the next day I wanted to go out. That was yesterday. And he was like, I don't think so. And I was like, please, I'm just going like a mile. Like, the place we wanted to go, I wanted to go to Goodwill, drop off some donation. It's only a mile away. He's like, fine, you can go the 1 mile, but like, don't. Anyway, it's like, if you don't feel good, I'm like, I feel fine. Like, I was like almost 39 weeks pregnant. I don't know if he was worried about me going into labor or my mental state, emotional state. I'm not sure, but by coordination, he says, because I like drop things all the time. I don't know. I think I'm just like psyching myself up, psyching out. I don't know. Anyway, acid reflux is a thing, but yesterday I actually forgot to take my Prevacid, and I didn't take it at all. It's once a day. I normally take it like between lunch and dinner, like maybe like 2 o'clock, whenever I remember. And I didn't take it at all until I was like 8:45 p.m. But I was like, it's a 24-hour pill, so I knew I needed to take it. I was thinking, oh, I didn't even have any acid problems. Last night, Saturday night, we went out for our last date night before baby, and we went to Panera, and I got my half salad, the Fuji apple salad. I've been craving this pregnancy. I've had that like so many times. And then I got a half sandwich, which was like their hot roast beef with like cheese, and it was pretty good. And then we went next door, or at Santan Mall if you live around here, and we went to Main Event and just like played at the arcade, we did basketball, skee ball, you know. So that was nice, a nice little husband and wife time. The other night we played bridge with my in-laws and just like enjoyed not having a newborn like on me, and I've been sleeping 7 hours or more a night, you know, 8 hours, and still getting up about 2 to 4 times a night. So can't be like, oh, I'm sleeping so amazingly, but it's fine. It's totally better than what I'm going to be getting pretty soon. The house is ready. I've been bugging my husband. There's so many things I want to do, but he doesn't want me to do until after the fantasy football draft because people are coming over today. Like the pack and play, I assembled it in the nursery, but it doesn't fit out the doorway. And I actually want the pack and play in the living room. And so we have to like disassemble it and move it to the living room. But he wants the living room to not be like crowded because we have, I think there's going to be 7 or 8 of us in the living room today. And so he's like, let's move it in the living room later. Like, okay. And then like, I want to load the car, but guys, it's like 111 today, I think, something like that. So you don't want to put your like meltable crap or like electronics or, you know, in the car. Even though our car is like parked in our garage, it's locked. The garage is locked. We're not leaving with that car today. The car seat's in there. You know, he's like, why put it in there now? Like, we'll just do it before we leave. And I'm like, I kept thinking, what if I go into labor? I want to have the bags in the car. And he's like, but it's hot out, and like our crap's gonna be really hot. It's gonna be like baking out there. And okay, you're right. So it's all behind me. The roller bag, breast friend pillow, my overnight pillow, and then like my husband's gonna carry that. It's backwards for me. The shoulder bag, and that's gonna have like things that he's gonna use between when we arrive at 10:30 in the morning until when we get into our postpartum care room. It could be like 4 p.m. So that's like his snacks, bottled water, anything I might want to use, and then anything meltable that can't stay in the car. Everything else, those other 3 items here, are going to stay in the car. You know, because I don't want him to have to carry it around from room to room to room to room to room to room while we're moving throughout the hospital. But yeah, so many things I want to do. I've got my last load of laundry in the washer right now. It's going to go in the dryer pretty soon. I know this is like a stupid thing, but like I'm already going to have everything we wore Sunday, my husband, my daughter, and I, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday when we get home from the hospital. So I'll have 4 days worth of clothes for 3 people, plus the baby, 5 people, you know, 4 people. And then I may not get to it if I get home on Wednesday. I'm probably not going to do laundry. It's going to be like 5 days worth of clothes. Could be 6 days worth of clothes before I feel up to doing laundry. And my husband will do it too. But you know what I mean? Like I felt good like doing one final load today, knowing that like, okay, we're good. So my plan is after the draft is over, I'm going to edit this. And I have to go pick up my daughter because she's going to be at grandma's during the draft. So I've got to go pick up my daughter, edit this video, and then I want to like put away the clean load of laundry, publish this video obviously if I can. Yeah, I wrote an email to the newborn, and I wrote an email to my 2-year-old last night. They each have their own email accounts, and so I email them periodically, but I just, you know, was like, it's time, you know, you're going to be a big sister today, or, you know, very soon. My 2-year-old has told me the doctor's going to cut the baby out of your belly. Like, she understands that, and she knows I'm going to the hospital, and she knows stuff. So I'll just tell you some of the videos I have up and coming on like reserve. I have, I don't know what's up already, and I should, but I don't. I have the what's in my hospital bags, what's in my diaper bag, and the diaper bag review. I have an interview with my 2-year-old. I have empties. I think I have 3 empties videos that I've never published, like from May, June, and July. I just keep holding on to them. I have my July favorites, I think it is, that never got up. I have my 39-week update that you're watching now. I have a day in the life vlog that I filmed Monday, August 12th. That was like a work from home day as a family of 3. I have the nursery tour and name reveal video. I have the baby's coming, baby's here kind of video that's gonna go up tomorrow when she's like either out or about to be out of my stomach. And then of course I'll have like the labor and delivery vlog, and I don't know about the labor and delivery vlog. So my husband and I were talking about it last night, and he was like, do you really want to stress yourself out having to film all that if you know you're just having a C-section? Like, obviously my phone's not gonna be in the OR with me. I'm not gonna be able to film it. So he's like, do you really want to do that to yourself? Like, make yourself all stressed out. So I think what I'm going to do is film at home before we go, film when we get there, film when I get in a room, get into a gown, film before I go back in the OR. And then he's going to take some photos, maybe video if we can, of the OR, like of the baby, of her on my chest, of whatever. And then whenever I get my phone back and have my brain back from being, you know, surgery and recovering and stuff, I'll film again. So you're not gonna see the OR probably except for still shots, but I'll show you that. And then I think I've decided I wanna watch through the cloth. You know, they put up that big drape, but they have one that has a drop window that you can like look out and see the baby coming out. So I think I do wanna watch it. I don't do real well with blood, but I figure if I don't wanna look, I'll just close my eyes or, you know, avert my eyes for a second until they get her up on my chest. I don't know if my husband will wanna watch like more, like, cause he'll be able to actually see everything if he wants to. I don't know if he wants to do that, but I think I do want to watch her come out because I didn't get to do that with my daughter. And honestly, because it was an emergency C-section, I was already like not feeling well. Like, I had been in labor and I had been shaking and had that infection and stuff. So it was like really terrifying, and it was crazy. So like this time around, knowing it's my last time, it's like, gosh, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Like, I'll never forget it, you know? So I think I'm gonna do it. I don't know. It's still weird to me. I don't even like watching them, like when I'm donating blood, they'll like get the stuff put on your arm, and then I'm like, I put a towel over it because I don't want to watch the blood go into the tube. Like, that's how I am. But I don't like pass out per se. I just like don't want to watch it. So, but I think I'm going to. So I'm going to, I don't know what else to tell you. Okay, so baby could be about 20 inches long. I don't know when the labor or the delivery or the C-section or the hospital stay video is going to go up. Could be a week or 2. So follow me on Instagram, just Beautify Your Life. You can find me on Facebook. I do have a Beautify Your Life Facebook group, but I like hardly post in it, like a few times a year. I'll make sure I do a post when baby's here if you're following me there. I want to try to be better at that, but like I'm gonna have a newborn, so it's like, ooh, I can't promise anything. And then I also know that I have a lot on my plate right now, like, but I'm off work for 8 weeks, so maybe I'll have more time. Like if I'm in the middle of the night, I can just sit on my phone and upload photos. Like that could be fine. We'll see. Is there anything else you guys want to know? I have no idea what to cover in these. Just know I do have I think I have 10 videos saved. I just haven't posted them. So even though you won't see the labor and delivery or the C-section story or the hospital time or whatever it is, video probably for a week or two, like there's still going to be videos as I get time. I think today during the football draft, if there's like downtime, I'll have my laptop up when it's not my turn. I think I'll probably go ahead and do like the description box and the titles and the tags and the, thumbnail photos and stuff. So that all I have to do for my phone is go publish, publish, publish when it's the day I want to put it up. So I don't have anything scheduled. Nothing is like going to go out at a certain date or time because I kind of like to do it day by day. But anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this series, and I know I'm going to enjoy looking back on it. Yeah, I'm not that swollen. I feel good. I get Braxton Hicks contractions, but I haven't had real contractions. Haven't lost my mucus plug. I don't have any new stretch marks. Oh, I also had a pregnancy Q&A video that I put out, that I'm going to put out. So that I filmed a few days ago. But yeah, I feel perfectly fine. So on 38 weeks and 2 days, I was not dilated at all, and I haven't had any contractions really to like possibly progress that even more. I would be surprised if I was dilated more than like a centimeter because I haven't really felt anything. No part of my mucus plug has come out or anything like that. So this is it. I'm excited. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching the series. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on social media so you can find out when the baby's here, see pictures, and all that stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.